All right. So this is just a short video on circles. Other videos will be about ellipses and that sort of thing. So just circles for this one. So a circle is the set of all points that are the same distance from the center and that distance is going to be the radius. So if we have a center, all the points on the circle are the radius distance away from it. So the standard form for the equation for a circle, you learn this in geometry, is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where the center is at h comma k and r equals the radius. All right, so a couple things that we could do. We could be asked, given the center and the radius, to write the equation. So pretty simple there. We just basically plug in the numbers. So the x number is -3, so the equation is going to be x minus -3, which is going to make it x plus 3 squared, and then plus y minus 5 squared, because the y number on the center is 5, equals 6 squared, which is 36. And that's it. That's all we got to do. Boom. Cool. Got it. All right. What's a little bit more interesting is when we're given an equation that's not in standard form, we got to put it back into the standard form for the equation, for the circle. So here we have an x squared and a y squared, which is a little bit different than what we had with parabolas because, well, instead of just one of them, they're both squared. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine the x's together. So we're going to get x squared plus 8x. And the goal here is to have two perfect squares. So I'm going to set up what we would want for completing the square. I'm going to say plus blank. And then I'm going to say plus y squared minus 2y plus blank. I'm going to add 8 to each side to get that regular number on the other side. So equals 8 here. And then I'm going to add a couple numbers, plus blank, plus blank. Whatever I add to the left side of the equation to complete those squares, I'm going to add to the right side as well. So looking at this, I take that 8, this 8, not that 8, this 8, divide it by 2 to get 4, square it, and I get 16. So I'm going to add 16 on each side, right, which will make this a perfect square. And then this just keeps the equation equal. Here I'm going to take this -2, I'm going to divide it by 2, I'll get a -1. -1 squared is going to give me just 1. So I'm also going to add 1 to each side. All right. So now this x squared plus 8x plus 16 is just x plus 4 squared plus this y squared minus 2y plus 1 is y minus 1 squared. Minus 1 because it's a -2y. If you were to multiply this out, right, you get y squared, you get a minus y plus 1. So minus 2y. And then this equals, we add this all together. 8 and 1 makes 9, 9 and 16 makes 25. So that's the equation that we want. Now, we'd usually be asked to write the equation, not write the equation, but to find the center and the radius. Yeah. So here, the center is going to be at the opposite of the x number for our x, so -4, comma, +1. And then the radius is going to be at the square root of this 25, because this is r squared equals 25. So square root of 25, which is just 5. And that's it. All right, yeah, so nice and simple for you. There you go.